So, good morning everyone. So, welcome to Sinking Lines, and I am back at it, but not the beach this time. This is my first session of 2026 carp fishing. Now, as I always do, a bit of a tradition for me is the start of the year at Wylands, where it all started for me, so I learnt to fish. We used to have a caravan up here as children, and Mum and Dad used to bring us up here every summer. From the age of 4 all up to about 10, 11, I was up here fishing. So, kind of tradition. I am on the house lake today. I'm here till Monday afternoon. It's Sunday morning, and I've got a few little bits to show you today. For starters, I've got a set of new rods, little 10 foots. I took all my light gear for a 24-hour session. So I've got my little 10-foot Sonic extracts. I've got a nice little margin rod, which is it's about 9 foot, 6 foot, something like that. Tiny little thing, but it is a 3LB, so it should handle anything that's in this lake. That's going to be my margin rod later. I've paid for 3 rods, but I've only got 2 out at the moment. So yeah, I can go through some bits for you. Firstly, I am on a Set D rig. Nice little small one. This is what I had my 43 on at Elfix. So it's a bit of braid. It's been coated. I've stripped the coat off. It's got a little swivel on the end, and I use the teeth floss to put the bait on. And it's got a little kicker on it, a shrinking tube, and an anti-tangle sleeve. And that's going on a quick release clip rig. That's on my rod. At the moment I'm using, one rod's got ASM on it, and what I've done is I've drilled out in the middle and stuck a bit of ASM pop up in it, so it looks like that, like a nipple, just to give it a bit of buoyancy. And that's out on a little PVA net bag of micro pellet and a bit of crumbed up ASM. The second rod is on squid, I believe, squid and tuna. I think it's a mix. The bait that I won off one of these competitions, and that's got the same rig on with just micro pellet. And that's in the middle. I've got one up the island, one in the middle. I'll show you that later. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The bivvy I'm sleeping in is a new bivvy. It's first time testing it out, and it's a Nash Scope quick shelter, which just covers your bed, hence why I've got sitting in it. This is just a Sports Direct half shelter thing. I think like 15 quid. I bought this years ago, and I've used it quite a lot on a day session because it just keeps the rain off your equipment and keeps you dry. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's been a long time, and I'm buzzing. Yeah, I've got 2 people fishing to the left of me. I think one of them's had one but lost it at the net already. So I'm hoping for a few fish, but I'm just out of the house, been stuck indoors for too long. So I'll bring you back shortly, and I'll show you the bivvy and show you what I'm up to. So this is the house lake. There's my little bivvy. Just covers up the bed. Lovely. These are my little Sonic extracts with H-gun Nash bait runners on. Then we've got a Gizmo Wylands. All set up. This one's out by the island over there. This one's out in open water. And I've got my little sneaky one down here. This is my little margin just down there. That is on a central cell, bit of yellow, see if it makes a difference. With a bag of pellet on. There's actually 3 LB test curve on that, which was quite surprising. These are only 2.5 something. But yeah, so apparently that should be able to handle anything that's in here really. So it'd be fun if I get one on that. But it's beautiful. It's a little bit drizzly. That's my little setup that I'm sitting at. So literally that's just for sleeping. Pegged down all the way round. Very small, very tight for someone my size. But yeah, it'll do for one night. Got my cart mat ready because I need to buy a new cradle. Wondering if the shop's open later. If it is, I might pop up there and have a look. But it's just nice to be out the house. Peace and quiet. Only 2 other people fishing, that's them 2 down there. Both in the same swim. I think one of them wanted this one to be fair, but I needed something with a higher back like that because of the wind. And if any trees fall down, hopefully that'll stop me from getting crushed. But the wind's meant to die down anyway, so shouldn't be too bad. That's all pegged down, nothing can go anywhere. Not that muddy on the floor, as you can see, it's lovely. Bit of stones, fresh stones in there. A little bit of rain on the wind, but nothing to worry about. So left one ASM, middle one a bit of krill, that'll probably go on ASM tonight as well. And then that one on central cell. Three different baits out there. Give it a little mix. If no one comes tonight, I might see if I can get up on those lilies over there. We'll see. Just gonna have a little walk. See what's about. Not going too far. Don't want to leave me rods unattended. A bit slippery here, you gotta be careful. This is the swim next to me. It's quite nice. Probably should have gone in there, but it's a bit flooded there. See the big puddle? I was worried about that. More drainage on this side. Water's quite high. All that rain we've been having. Looks like he's got a run down the bottom there. Happy days. But yeah, lovely. It is lovely and all. Bit muddy up here. You'll expect that. This is the top view of my little den for the next few hours. Well, till Monday afternoon, about 3 o'clock I think I'm going to try and pack up. You can see the wind blowing slightly towards the left, towards me. So that's why I put one in the margin. We're about to sit and wait now, see if anything comes along. What more can you ask for a little session? All that fits on that barra. One trip to the car. Happy days. Got a power bank in the car if I need it. Be careful though, because I sort of use a jump start, pump the tyre up, tyre keeps going flat, I need to get a new one. But yeah, what a lovely morning. Absolutely lovely. Sit back, chill now. This is the other swim. I suppose this is a double swim. Probably what they wanted, to be fair. Bang tidy. They've obviously redone all these. It's nice for anyone with dodgy legs like myself. Keeps your foot in. Yeah, just waiting for one of these to scream off now. Don't like the way that's sitting. Push that in there. That'll hold it tight then. Probably should have put that one on the small one, to be fair. But come on, fishy fishies. Absolutely fantastic. That's the new calf. Might go out there for bread tomorrow. Or dinner. I don't know if it's open or not. Looks quite closed, to be fair. It's quite off season, isn't it? Quite quiet over here. But I've ran a pot noodle, breakfast bar, a few bags of crisps, pack of biscuits, a few bottles of water. That'll be good for a little while. I'll survive. Now we just sit back, relax, chill out. Happy days. Yeah. Want to have a quick look in here? While I've got the goggles on. I'll find the zip. It's still got the covers on it, so it's got a mosquito net. And look, my pillow, and that's it. That's what you sleep in. Absolutely fantastic. Make sure that peg at the back. That's what I'm worried about. I'm pegging at the back. Wonder if it needs another peg. No, that'll be fine. Ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. Nice and tidy though. I'll get in there with my phone, watch a movie. If it's not raining, zip the first bit down. Have the mosquito net up. Oh, just baiting up my other rod and my little margin rod kicked off. So I've got a fish on a little margin rod. Lovely. This is on size 10s. Just about to get the other rod out and it's screened off. Lovely little rod this is. Been a long time since I've battled a carp. Nice size fish and all. Just battling me right in the margins, that. Too little. Oh, gorgeous little fish there. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. First fish of the day. Lovely jubbly. Let's move it closer. The camera. Gorgeous fish. Top of the lip. But we like to see that. That's the first fish of 2026. Caught on two little yellow size 10s. Lovely in the margin on the margin rod. Happy days. Look at that, people. Nice little fair size one. Ain't gonna weigh it. But that's about 6 or 7. Maybe a bit bigger. Quite heavy. Gorgeous fish. Absolute gorgeous. Let's put him back. Just about to cast this one out, and my little rod was screamed off. Nice little common. And that little rod, it was quite fun. So we're going to get this one out now. Saves a blank, there's no one fishing that side, so I'm going to see if I can get over there more. Try and cover up more of the water. That one was caught in the margin. Sink that line. There we go. That line is now sinking. Sinking lines, wee. That's where the name comes from. If any of you wanted to know. Boom. So that was caught on this little tiny rod. Played really nicely. A little margin rod. This is going back down in the margin. Bait seems to be good. So I'll probably make a quick bag up and get this back down the margin, and that's what it was caught on. Now this one catches again, I'll probably put another rod out on it. Yeah, lovely. Still got it. I've still got it. After all this time, I've still got it. Let's make up a bag, dry my hands off. Still got it. Right. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to mush some of these up. Got a big musher here. Squish as many of these as I can into like a paste. While I do that, it gives that swim a little bit of time. Nice little dark one in the net. Spay it out. That was on triple corn. Only a little one. That little one, little dark one. Triple corn on the small rod again. That's 2 for the small rod. Only a little slab. Tiny little thing. There's a nice fish. Ran like mad on that little rod. So, we've had 2 fish now. Just have a tiny little black one. Same rod, little tiny rod down the margin. Now I've done a few things different. I've popped to the tackle shop over here and I bought a little bag of their boilies that they use to feed up the lakes. I'm tipping them with a bit of corn that I also bought in there. And I've had a couple of runs on them. I keep missing them. I think I've missed about 3 runs now. So I've changed the rigs on my little one, because the little one I got triple corn on. Because on a slip D using the bait floss, really hard to keep corn on it. So that's why I've changed over, because on the second one I've got another hair rig on it, which I'm using one of these boilies which they sell in the shop. Alright, and I'm tipping it with a bit of corn. Still quite fruity. Can't quite put my hand on it. Vanilla maybe. Not too sure. I'm tipping it with corn, and then on the left one I've got another one of them boilies on. But I've done my little screw thing I do. So what I'll do is I've got this little screw thing, and I'll screw out a little bit out of the boilie and a little bit out of a yellow pop-up, and then all I do is I push that yellow bit there into the boilie, which should make it a little bit more buoyant. I think they're about 12mm boilies, so it doesn't need a lot. This makes it a bit more buoyant. And both gone out on a mixed bag of crumb and a bit of pellet. And then in the margin I've just been baiting up with bloodworm pellet. So yeah, going well. The rain's finally eased off. I'm comfortable. I'm not soaking wet. I'm a little bit wet around the edges, but I'm not soaking. The little bivvy's holding up well. It's nice and dry in there. I've left the door open by the looks of it. I'll close that in a minute. It's nice and dry in there. The only problem I've had is my receiver, my light receiver that I love, on my gizmos is playing up. Now I don't know if it's just the batteries, because I've got loads of different batteries. I've tried some of them, it's just not turning on, or there's a little bit of water got in there. So I'll have to look at that when I get back. But they do have another set of Sonics over the tackle shop, the new ones. So that was tempting, but I think the wife killed me if I wouldn't have got them without asking. Well, not say asking, that makes it sound really bad, doesn't it? Without letting her know. But even so, I'd still need to fix that light, because if I was to get those, I'd still want the matching set of the Gizmo ones. So. Oh, a little bit of rain coming off the trees there. So yeah, 2 fish so far. I think the people to the left of me have had 4, maybe 3. The wind has been blowing in that corner all day low, so I'm assuming they're sitting over there quite a lot. There's a lot of little stuff in here. I'm not expecting anything massive, but I have been told they put a 24 in here from the other lake, so that went in here recently. They're trying their hardest to get the fish stocks up. I think it's hurting their sales at the moment. But they've done a lot of work over here. It's a very pleasant place to come. Tackle shop's small but nice. It's got some nice bits in there. In fact, they've got the newer version of the rods I'm using in there, which is quite funny actually. Sonic S-Trax. So yeah. Even though I've not caught on them yet, I've only caught on the little black something rod. I don't know what the name is. Tiny little 6-foot thing. But happy days. 2 fish in the bag. It's not a blank. Fish number 3. Hold on, come out in the. Let's zip it and pick him up. There we go. Another little. Looks like a full mirror to be fair. Look at that. That was caught on the hash boilie with a bit of corn. Lovely, jubbly. Mouth's a bit messed up a little bit, but the fish quite a lot for in here. Got a spoiled big one over there, look. Oh, they've gone. Come home. They back where they went. I was here for the night. Maybe me here tonight then. Oh, that's a nice fish. That was a nice sized fish. Why about that done being there? I thought that was it for the night. I set up both 2 bivvies and a lot, and then started off home. Nice rod, Steve. You heard that? I'm hoping that caught that on camera. Yeah, it was like a tree falling down. It'll fall off me. In a while to get this one in. I want to bully it. Let the rod do its work. There we go. It comes in when it wants. And it's in. These rods christened. There we go. And this is a bigger one, a much bigger one. Best one so far, I'd say, by a long shot. Let's get it out. Let's turn it around. Calm down. Oh. Now we have mats. Look at that. About 12, 13, maybe 15. Ooh. There we go. Look at that for a fish. Lovely. So caught again on the normal bait that I bought from here. It was like £6 for a back. Got the first fish on that now. There's a bigger one so far. Let me get him back. So, this is number 5, and it's a cracker. Definitely the biggest one I've had so far. I know I said that last time, but this one's definitely the biggest one I've had so far. I'm glad the camera's great on this. I've got two little lights going and it's making a very good picture, so lovely. Oh, moving that out of the way. Calm down. Calm down. Look at that. Lovely fish. Quite heavy and all. What a nice fish, eh? Look at that. That was on a slip D on their bait that they feed them on. That's got to be about 17 or so, 17, 18. I didn't realise they get that big in here. Lovely or what? What a fish. Jubbly. Lovely jubbly. The other way. See, I use a black bag and nail them. Stops me from getting my knees wet. Under there, and then at the end of the session, use it as bin bag. Oh.